the hardest backflip you can do is a...
Oh my God, bro! I looked up and saw flying you. Yeet. Oh my God!
I am really pulling up when no one is here. The darkness turns into light. This is crazy, to be honest. I've never been here alone before. There's nobody here. It's only me. I could literally do whatever I want. Today, I'm gonna show you guys 10 variations of a backflip where it starts as beginner as possible and then it leads all the way up to the hardest variation of a backflip I could think of. Also, if you're watching the premiere right now, I love you guys. Thank you for the support. Shout out to all my super chatters. But without further ado, let's get this list started. We're gonna start as simple as possible and then work our way up till we reach the 10th backflip, which is gonna be the most advanced and technical type of backflip you could do. All right, so obviously starting with number 1, obviously a normal backflip. I feel like there's so many different types of people that could just backflip randomly. Have you ever seen a football player backflip? Yeah, it's crazy. No technique needed. I've also seen a homeless man backflip before for $1. I wouldn't even do that backflip for a band. Shout out my guy though, that was sick. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is also still pretty simple. You see this trick done by a lot of people. It happens a lot at birthday parties by people dressed up as Spider-Man, and that is a wall flip. A wall flip is also pretty simple. It's like a quick step up from a backflip. Some people find it easier too. So let's get it done. Oh my God! I think I could double wall flip. But for real though, what was that? How did I just fall on a wall flip? Now that's it. Also, you could spice up a wall flip by doing it with 2 steps. It's not much cooler though. All right, number 3. Fill, also pretty common and you see it a lot, but it is a step up from a wall flip. And that is a gainer. You see gainers all the time. Most of the time, pretty bad ones. But a gainer is pretty simple and it's just a little step up from a backflip and a wall flip. If you don't know what a gainer is, it's a backflip moving forward off an object. So let me show you. And that's a gainer. You could also spice up a gainer by doing a stall gainer. Number 4 on the list. This one involves a bar. And you could probably guess what that is? A flyway or a swing gainer. To be honest with you, I wanted to put flyway higher on the list because I think it's a really easy flip. But the reason I put it after gainer is because you need to learn how to swing. I've seen a lot of people just fly off bars, and you gotta know how to swing for that. So that's why flyway is at number 4. It's really simple though, don't let it scare you. After you learn how to swing, you could also do flyway from a kip and a cast, just like this. Just like that. What's next? Okay, number 5 on the list is a palm flip. If you don't know what a palm flip is, it's self-explanatory. It's a flip off your palms. Just like that. Palm flips are also pretty easy, but you have to understand the technique. Because most of the time, people try to push really hard off their hands because they think they have to. And you don't need all that. It's all technique. You want to pull up. Instead of pushing really hard, you want to rise with the flip. Like that. Also, don't let palm flips scare you. Go somewhere soft and try them. It's a really cool trick, and you could pretty much do it anywhere once you get it. On to the next! I love screaming because the gym is empty. Okay, number 6 on the list. To be honest with you, this one is easier than a backflip for me. But like I said before, it all takes technique. And once you understand it, it literally becomes easier than a backflip. And that is a gate. Let me show you what a gate is. Also, if you've been watching me for a while, you know this is my all-time favorite trick because it's easier than a backflip. It's so easy, I promise, it's so easy. Try this one, go somewhere soft and try it. Also, I'm saying try it if you have experience. If you've never flipped or never did anything before, please don't try it, don't get hurt. This video is made by a trained professional. Okay, now we're starting to get into the more advanced tricks. Number 7 on the list is a castaway. You guys have seen me do a bunch of castaways before. Everybody has seen me do a bunch of castaways before. Because when I was younger, that's all I did every day. I did so many, which helped me get really good at them. And that's a huge key for any of these tricks and just training in general. The more repetition you do, the better and more comfortable you get. But always train smart. Don't be stupid and hurt yourself. Know what your body's capable of and implement that. So number 7, castaway. Also, another variation of a castaway is a pop cast. That's a podcast. When you get good at castaways, then you pretty much just have to take that and just jump into it and use the same technique you use for a castaway. It's that simple. You just gotta think about it, you know? Number 8 on the list. To be honest with you, I do not like doing this trick, and you probably haven't seen me do it often, but it's the next level up of a castaway, which is a hang cast. Oh, you don't know what a hang cast is? Well, let me just show you. That honestly worked way better than I thought, but that's a hang cast. I should probably go do it somewhere better than right there. I honestly couldn't find a good spot to do it, but I want to do it on hard ground just because I don't work this trick often, so I just want to do it more. So I'm doing it off this wall right there because this is hard ground. Oh, that is hard ground. Wow. What a squat. We've done 8 variations of a backflip right now, so we're almost at the end of the list. We just did a hang cast. The next one is swing cast. So now that you know how to swing from a flyway, it's time to learn how to swing cast. I honestly like swing casts more, but it's because I do a lot of swings and I do a lot of bar work. But a swing cast has a little bit more technique than just a hang cast, but it's also not that hard once you figure it out. Everything is not that hard once you figure it out. It's all mental. Once you have the skill in your body, it's all mental. Now you might be saying, hey Z, that was 9 tricks. You said this is a list of 10. So what's the last one? What's the most advanced backflip you could do? After I put in some thought and made that list, not only with me, with a couple other athletes around me, I think the hardest variation of a backflip is a cast gainer. If you guys didn't know, I just did cast gainer full outside. It's never been done before. The whole story behind that cast gainer full was filmed, and it's gonna be in a film that me and a bunch of athletes in LA are gonna be putting out in the middle of next year. It's gonna be an insane project. I can't really talk about it too much, but trust, you'll see the whole story of that there and much, much more. But yeah, number 10 on the list, a cast gainer. To be honest, oh, how could I forget? A Kong gainer. I just thought about this right now. A Kong gainer has to go before cast gainer. All right, well, number 10 on the list, Kong gainer. Could you be so stupid? Okay, Kong gainer, freshly added onto the list. It's one of the scariest tricks for people to do in general and hard to keep consistent. Why? Because your head is always close and you're always putting your head at risk. Luckily, I've been training this trick a lot and I feel really comfortable with them. Watch me absolutely nail my head. But hey, there's nobody here in the gym with me, so hopefully nothing happens to me. Here's a Kong gainer. Wow, Kong gainer. This trick feels so nice, yo. Yo. What's up, baby? Gabe just walked in. He didn't even know I was here. He's one of the guys that runs Tempest and King of the Concrete and is just one of the masterminds behind everything. So shout out Tempest and shout out Gabe. The only reason I can be here whenever I want after hours is because of Gabe and Jess and the whole crew. So big shout out to Tempest. But hey, that was a Kong gainer. Now, back to what I was saying, to the last thing on the list, the hardest backflip you can do is a cast gainer. Cast gainer is one of the most technical flips you can do. You need a lot of technique, a lot of skill, and a lot of balls. Well, I guess not a lot of balls, just big balls. Having a lot of balls would be kind of weird. So the last one to end the list, cast gainer. Also the most dangerous one. But luckily for me, I've been doing a lot of those. So hopefully this goes well. Let's finish this video off right. And guys, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Most of you guys are not subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button. And if you like this type of video, drop a like. I already have another one planned out, which is easiest to hardest. Trust me, you're gonna wanna see it. And pray for me in the comments. If I get this first try, I'm gonna be so gassed. Oh man, I got scared. Okay. Woo. Oh my God, why am I so scared? See, that's the problem with cast gainers. It's full confidence. I know I have the skill, I know I have the technique. It's just scary every time. Oh my God. Yo, this is killing me. I haven't done this in so long. Not the trick, but hesitating on the trick. I've been doing the trick more than I've ever have. So this is actually pissing me off. My arms are like shaking when I get up there. Yes! Oh my God. See, I knew I had the technique. I over-rotated it. The first one is always the hardest one. But now it's out of the way. Let's stomp it. Oh my God. I'm overcompensating. Chill, simple, easy. Woo! Let's go, baby. Cast gainer. You guys just saw that mental battle. That's why it's the hardest backflip. But actually though, before I end it off, at the end of the list of 10, I had one extra that was a bonus, and it's a playoff of cast gainer, but it's a little harder, and that's handstand gainer. The handstand gainer is gonna happen from right there. Ooh, such a tight space. I don't think I can end it with that. I just gotta do it again, even though I hate it. Let's go! Oh, I hate that move. And I just don't do it often. When you do something not often, just way scarier. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're not. Hit that like button. And I'll see you guys next Sunday. Now give me a kiss.